What up, guys? It's your boy Nick, aka Old Laddie, back in the building. This time with a movie review. I did the movie Wonka. It's all about them chocolates, y'all. I watched Wonka, and this movie is a little strange, and I didn't know it was a musical, so it caught me a little off guard. But overall, it was a pretty entertaining movie. I have to say. I remember when I was a child, I watched Wonka, and I was by far one of the scariest movies I thought I had ever watched as a child. I thought that Gene Wilder's character of Wonka, he had performed it incredibly, and he was just seemed like a madman stuck in a chocolate factory. And I thought as a child, I thought that dude was murdering people. I know that's bad to say. I probably shouldn't use that word. I didn't know where those people were going. I didn't know what was happening to him, and you could tell in the movie he was losing his mind, and the parents they were concerned. So, like as a kid, I was concerned, but I thought that this movie of Wonka gave the backstory of course, before the original uh tr- Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory that you have with Gene Wilder from the 70s. So you get some backstory on what had happened. Now I think that there's a little bit of like possibilities of some stuff that doesn't line up or maybe wasn't expected. Because I went back and I try to look over some of the stuff that was without rewatching that whole original movie. Um, and I just remember some things that he had said that that his chocolate had like just for an example, his chocolate had never been touched by human hands. Like in this movie, that's all they do. They just, I mean, that's just an example that they just make the chocolate the whole time. Spoiler alert. But so there's that's just one of the little things, and it just seemed like there was all kinds of different little things that you know had that made it all kind of a little bit confusing. But overall, it was a very uh, entertaining. Uh, I won't say very. It was an entertaining movie nonetheless. I'm not a big musical fan. I would have to say. So I was a little surprised with the amount of music, uh, ensemble songs that was in it, but it was still fun. I guess there was enough humor in it. There was enough parts that you were like, you could follow it. It was still like I think I had watched like The Greatest Showman, and I wasn't a big musical, like I said, fan, but it kind of reminded me of that type of. There was enough dialogue here and there, and then there was, it wasn't just like the sound of music constantly over the top, musical, but like there was enough movie to it that it wasn't constantly beating you over the head with musical parts, but there's enough you know acting to it that it didn't just seem like you were just watching a Broadway show, but there was a lot of music to it. So overall, I thought it was pretty good. I thought the actors did a good job, and all that stuff. I probably should go into who's behind the scenes of the movie. Let me do that. I probably should have started there. It was written by Ronald Dahl, Paul King, Simon Fair Fairby. If I mess these names up, remember, guys, I'm written it. I was educated in Kentucky, so it was produced by Michael Siegel, Kate Adams, Rosie Allison, and Tim Wellspring, Kevin McCormick, and directed by Paul King. Of course, the cast is Timothy uh, Chalamet. Of course, he's really popular right now. There's Hugh Grant, uh, Ro- Roman Atkinson. I'm horrible with names, man. Uh, and there's a lot of other people in the movie. I looked up some of the scores so you can know if you want to waste your time or spend your time watching this movie. IMDb had it scored at a 66 Metascore, whatever a Metascore is. Rotten Tomato has it at a 82 on their Rotten Tomato score, and an audience score of a 91. And if I had my own score, which I'm trying to come up with like this popcorn scale, like a 1 out of 5, one being obviously worst, five being best. I put it like a 2.5. That's my own personal opinion because, um, you know, I just it it's kind of it's not perfectly in line with the original, in my opinion, and I could be totally wrong. And also is a little bit too much of musical for me. But like some people may love that. They may be like, well, that makes it perfect for me. So, uh, but it's shot beautifully. There's a lot of like dancing and choreography and stuff in it. It's well executed. Everything is, all that stuff is good. It's very pretty. There's a lot of bright colors and stuff like that. So all that stuff is awesome. But um, as far as like would I watch it again? Probably not. Would somebody ask me about it? Would I say watch it? I'd be like, hey, you got some time, watch it. But overall, I think it's a decent movie. I mean, I don't want my time back, but I wouldn't spend time watching it again. Well, there's your review on Wonka. And as you guys know, I'm old laddie. This channel is about mental health and what I like to do to try to uh, find ways to have outlets to try to get through my mental illness and what others can do to try to get through their mental illness too. I'm trying to build a community where people can express different avenues to help themselves through different channels of expression like art and music and movies and TV shows, things like that. On top of, I'm trying to get information out there as well on different things like, journaling, trying to exercise, trying to figure out ways to relieve stresses and different things like that to help people with mental illness. I like to try to call it like infotainment, like a little bit of information, a little bit of entertainment, all together in one to help people with mental illness get through times of stress and things like that. If something that might be of your interest or something that you think that you might be one a part of, join. Uh, like, sub, share, all that stuff that makes the YouTube gods and the algorithms happy. Uh, Give me a comment. Let me know, that this is something that you would like to see, or tell me some stuff that you would like for me to look up, or some stuff that you like to do to help if you have any mental illnesses or mental problems or just any stress or anything that's bothering you guys. Like I said, I'm trying to build a community. Um, my next video is going to be about I watched the movie Thanksgiving, which was like a slasher horror film, which is totally different from this film. So I'll be doing a review on that one if you guys are interested in it. Uh, it'll be coming out after this one. And appreciate all you guys if you check out this far into the video. And appreciate you guys. Love you and peace. Peace.